Hello there, welcome to Project Firefist, and this is going to be the Declaration of Intent video, aka a fancy way to say channel trailer, if you will. So I want to basically go over what this channel is going to be about because it is a informational resource gathering and pooling and a documentation channel for my build of my personal project that I call Firefist because it sounds cool. And this is for original character Star Wars Mandalorian kit, as it's called, the full-on armor build and everything else. For a while, a long while, I've been wanting to do something like this. And recently I've decided the only way to do it is just to do it, right? I've been in the quote-unquote research stage for far too long. Not really, but I decided to really be serious about the research and actually take it to the next level and take some steps to get started. And early on in that research level, it dawned on me that today versus 5 years ago, 10 years ago, whatever else, there's a lot more resources out there, both information and, of course, literal physical resource to purchase to do stuff like this. It's a lot more than what we've had, like I said, 5 to 10 years ago. So I've benefited greatly personally from that research and everything else, and I feel in a way obligated to try and pay it forward. So originally this was just going to be an external hard drive full of pictures and some video and stuff to help me do the build, put it back together, etc. But I thought this might take it a little bit longer to do, but why not make it a channel to put the documentation and any other informational resource out there to potentially contribute to the informational resource out there for people. So if somebody somewhere on some random corner of the internet somewhere in the future decides to do something like this and they stumble across something that I put on this channel and it helps them in any particular way, then that's more than worth it and pays it forward. So I feel like because I've benefited so greatly from all the information people are putting out there, I should try in some way to not be a hindrance and try and be helpful in that capacity too. So here we are. I've been a fan of Star Wars since I was a kid. It's just the original trilogy then, and I loved it. I remember first, discovering it on TV when they would randomly show it on whatever channel when I was a kid, and I instantly became a fan. Learned more. Always had this childhood dream of Star Wars, and Star Wars stuff. And that dream of having, a costume of Star Wars never really went away. It just modified and evolved over time. And here I am kind of doing my own wish fulfillment of this, which is really exciting to think about. So that's all this channel is about. Not so much a how-to. I'll try for some stuff that I feel I am confident and competent enough to talk about in that capacity, but really just documentation, informational resource, and a place that if you stumble across it, you could kind of hang out, share your thoughts in the comments, help me out, answer some questions, leave a resource, kind of showcase your own builds in like the form of a link to somewhere or something, and just have fun with it. The ultimate goal of my Mandalorian kit is to get approval, to get it approved, certified, whatever you want to call it, with the costuming club known as the Mandalorian Mercs. I just want to have a full disclosure out there of what my intention is when everything's all said and done. There's no reason to hide anything here. And with that said, that's really all I got for this declaration of intent. Documentation, informational resource. Let's have some fun with it. If you happen to stumble across this, awesome. If you made it through the video, that's cool too. Any comments, questions, information, anything you want to put in the comment section. The only thing I ask is we keep it encouraging. This is a kind of a level of insanity in terms of costuming. I've done some light costuming stuff in the past. This is by far the most I've ever tackled. I've never really done this level before. And it's a bit of insanity to be sure. So the last thing anybody will need is any form of discouragement that isn't already in their own head. So let's be positive and encouraging is all I ask. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one. And until then, take care.